How you doing? My name is Dr. Rodriguez, Stephen Rodriguez. I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm a family practice doctor. And I've been in medicine since '79. And I've seen some good things, bad, and some pretty ugly and gruesome situations. And over these years, I've learned some extras that wasn't given to me by my board-certified training. So my training, and all physicians' training, overlooks key critical steps, key critical pathologies, key critical organ systems, key critical mechanism of actions, and ways and means to help heal the body naturally, without pills, without surgery. And it's utterly bizarre that we see it, we see all the evidence, but you don't really see it. On any account, I've been able to place everything that a physician must do first, to be able to first do no harm. And everything that a physician does is on this sheet of paper. The basic fundamentals, the first step that every physician must take. And any journey requires you, any journey or direction has to have a first step. You go to the first step, and then you discover what's there. Then you go to the second step, and you discover what's there. You go to the third step. So it's 1, 2, 3. In reality, most of this is one treatment. All of this is a missing treatment. And the missing treatment is you, meaning you, the divine spiritual being, who has to live a life being beaten, battered, tormented, fall slips, motor vehicle accidents, frictions and fractures, anything that a quarterback would receive in a season. That's life. Beaten, battered, backstabbed, betrayed, fumbles, missed passes, blindsided, all of that is life. And like a professional football player, you need a team around you. You need support, mental, physical, spiritual. You need coaches. You need your team members all to work with you. That concept has been removed from medicine, meaning you get nothing. So when you're beaten, battered, betrayed, tormented, tortured, imprisoned, enslaved, and then you recover from that, nobody's there to help you, which is the reason why 22 veterans commit suicide every day. On any account, all of these have been betrayed. All of this is one treatment. But these are the fundamental rules that you have to follow. All problems, all natural problems have natural solutions. That's a truth. Mother Nature heals all wounds. That's a truth, with a little help. If you don't sleep well, you get sick. If you don't exercise, you get sick. If you don't eat well, you get sick. If you're full of hate, you get sick. That's life. The other important part of this is that the human body does not lie. Whatever the human body wants, it'll ask you. It'll say, hey, I need this. I need some sleep. I need some nutrients. I'm thirsty. I need a jacket. The human body does not lie to you. And anyone who needs help won't lie. So patients don't lie. People do not lie or fib. It's up to the physician to discover why the patient is in there. But with this paradigm, you already know why the patient is coming to see you. They've been beaten, battered, betrayed, overworked, tormented, backstabbed, work, war, friction, fractures. That's life. Believe it or not, all that's normal within the paradigm of normal. So all true problems have a true solution. Once you apply the solution, it resolves. There's no false problems. No false. Everybody has a problem. That's a fallacy. Everybody has a problem. But if someone gives you a false treatment for your true problem, that's a placebo. If someone gives you a false surgery for a true problem, that's a sham. Physicians are never supposed to use shams or placebos. They're lies. They're lies, cheating, stealing, deceiving, snake oil, witchcraft, voodoo. Let me not say voodoo, because I consider some aspects of voodoo very therapeutic. Any problem is an expression of help. I need help. In reality, a physician can only give you 3 treatments. One for life, and life requires 5 basic ways and means, plus 20 expanded ways and means and actions, and they have to be done. The other treatment is drugs, RX2. RX1 is actions, RX2 is drugs, RX3 is knives. So the only time you use a drug or a knife is to save someone's life from death. The only time you use drugs or surgery is to save someone's life from death. Otherwise, you have to deal with their life problems. And life problems are infinite. They're from birth to death. You have to deal with your life problems. So the one treatment, this is the one treatment, has to be done every day for the rest of your whole life. So 5 basic, 20 expanded ways and means. The 5 are sleep, diet, exercise, muscle rebuild, charity. You can die from hate, so you have to be nice to people. You can die of sleep deprivation. You have to get your sleep, nutrients, exercise. If you don't work your muscles, they'll get atrophied, dystrophy, and you'll fall and hurt yourself. You'll fall and break. You'll fall and die. If you don't work your muscles, they'll become weak and atrophied. Now, this is critical, is the muscle system is the only organ system that requires daily, hourly, daily, weekly, lifelong attention, stretching and flexing, a half hour per day, at least, depending on how you feel. If you wake up achy and stiff, you need to do more stretching. That's your body's way of telling you you need to stretch and flex. So there's 5 ways to heal the muscles. Stretch and flex, need a massage, push, pull, traction, chiropractic services, osteopathic services. Then all of a sudden, there's a barrier there. There's a force, a Newton's law there, that a pull can't unlock the muscles. If you ball up your fist, no one can unlock your muscles. A muscle can lock and squeeze the life out of you. Acupuncture is a phenomenal tool, 10,000 years old. We don't use it. Why? Because we've been deceived. Then there's Travail-Simons. Travail, I would consider, Hippocrates is the father of medicine. Travail is the mother of medicine. Basically, Travail-Simons, Racklin, Hackett, Gunn, Baldry, Mann, all basically cracked the code. So all of this was done 50 years ago. It's there in the archives, but it's not, doctors don't use it because doctors they only use 2 and 3. They only use drugs and knives. You can't use a drug or a knife for a headache. That's mind, body, spirit. That's mind, body, spirit, situation, muscle therapy. Once you give the body enough therapy, the headache goes away, just like Mother Nature intended it. But if you give someone a pill and not tell them this whole story, you've just lied to them. Physicians lie. This is the first part. And I'll talk about the other parts later. If you have any questions, just Facebook, Twitter, just ding me and I'll answer your questions. Thanks.